Hi. Or everywhere else. Thank you, by the way. Need to say this in the beginning of this episode. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back to you too, the fantastic MK. Thank you for the people that watch this on YouTube, by the way. There is a huge. This is like going kind of huge on YouTube, and I'm happy about that. So you know, for the archive channel, huge. Because you know, long videos on YouTube do fairly poorly. So I am happy that you guys also like this on YouTube, and I guess you like the new way we do the archive videos. So all that said, the mice is here. Let's start the show. Also, there was an event. This is why I reset, and this is why I know there's an event. Here we go. Like, what is happening? Where is she going? I'm snooping. Oh, I'm snooping. With jazzy music, that is only sexy times. I know jazzy music. Huh. Most intriguing, I see. Yes, most intriguing indeed. Gah! Huh? Oh, it's just you. Don't scare me like that, you inconsiderable dord. What? You want to know what I was doing? The General Pulens doesn't tend to have the brain capacity to understand my illustrious research, but I suppose there's no harm in telling you, so I'll make a special exception. Have you ever heard the rumors about the cryptid who inhabited this place? I have, and I am near beside myself with curiosity. You caught me as I was in the midst of searching for it. According to the evidence I uncovered, a non-human entity has been lurking around here. If my suspicions are correct, and its true form is what I'm expecting, then I simply must run experiments on it. What is that? What's gotten into you? Cat got your tongue? You look like you're seen Ah! Oh my. Morpho? What did you just say to me? Oh, yeah. I'm prepared for this. That's the cryptid! Oh, the pain! What is that? What?
Oh no!
Yeah. That's a what? That's not Muku Muku. Muku Muku has a cape! Stop with the Suicuden references! I want to play Suicuden so badly because of you. My favorite in-game money is Punch. That's not Muku Muku. Stop. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to give me to make me want to play Suicuden again. I can't afford it. Apparently there's supposed to be a Suicuden remake. Yeah, I know. Suicuden 1 and 2, you know. Supposedly there is, and I know why. Kara knows why too, because Kara is smart. They only do this because Ayuden Chronicles comes out. That's the only reason. Like, Konami's like, I will buy it, and you know, I like the game, but again, why it comes out is like, damn boy, that's a shitty reason. Same year plan for release. Yeah, and both give a real release date right now, because it's weird, because for Metal Gear Solid, for example, like for the Metal Gear like remakes thingies, they just dropped like a real release date for that. But for Suicuden, and you know why? Because Ayuden Chronicles has not like set their name now on the or like set a date, and they just wait and want to ruin Ayuden Chronicles release. That's what it is. You've been waiting for playing this game? Yeah, then they're going to release immediately. Exactly. That's exactly what they do. Yep. They want to ruin the Ayuden Chronicles. They want to overshadow Ayuden. You just played Ayuden Rising. It was amazing. Yeah, I saw it now on the Steam sale. On the Steam sale, and I want to get it too. But good to have like someone who I trust and says it's good. So I guess there's no reason to hold back then. Also, I brought. You're waiting for this Harvest Moon remake. Again, if you played like more recent games and you don't remember the original of this game too much, yeah, it has the same flaws as the original, and feels very tiny in comparison to newer Harvest Moon games. Even like again, like Animal Parade or like Stardew Valley or whatever. This game is a little bit on the not so bright side there. It's a bit easy, but it's fine. The characters are great in it. Yeah, nice. I'm looking forward to it because, again, they empathize that these characters are interesting for the story for Ayuden Chronicles. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to play Rising. So just to see what's going on and to, like, get to know some of the characters already. To wait a little bit longer for this. But yeah, if you buy this game, you will have fun, and I'm sure you will have fun with this. I have fun with this too, and I'm very critical about all these games because I play them. I play so many of these that I'm always like comparing all the time. So it's a little bit it's a curse and a blessing because you know I learned over the years that you know critique is nothing bad. Also, I think like nowadays, there is a streamer, I just saw a clip of this. I don't watch this streamer personally. His name is, I think is Maximilian, maybe? I hope. He just stated that he's sad about like how easy Final Fantasy 16 is. And he's sad that the player base, like the developers, like, you know, don't trust the community to like play a harder game. You played a bit of Final Fantasy 16 today, and I was disappointed. Yeah, I watched Sabotenda play it, and I watched Sabotenda play it on his channel, and I'm like, yeah. And we have the same opinion in this. Again, it's like just Final Fantasy May Cry. It's like a super action heavy, like press 2 buttons. It's not even Devil May Cry because Devil May Cry is surrounded by like how stylish you can like beat the game or like can fight. And Final Fantasy 16 is like, yeah, you just press 2 buttons, it looks cool. I started a Kingdom Hearts 1 Proud mode run yesterday. Oh yeah, I never did that. But I like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Yeah, again, 16 gameplay is fun, but this is dull. But if if you see the skills and how you get new skills and you get like skill points or whatever, this is the whole system is very, 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 very close to Devil May Cry. Like I have nothing else I can like compare it to in like terms of menus and how you collect your experience and whatever. So, but yeah, again, you cannot really fire up like combinations, and you're not like really go hot. Like I feel like even in Final Fantasy 15 you had like faster combat in terms of like what you are in control. I think for Final Fantasy 16 they did a little bit what Kingdom Hearts did, like the evolution of a combat system. Final Fantasy 15, everyone hated the combat system, no one liked it, but they stick to it and they made it, and they learned a lot from the community, and they kept it for Final Fantasy 7 Remake and made gave the player more control again over the combat with like magic and with items and with limit breaks and stuff. And people really like the combat system of Final Fantasy 7 Remake. And then they take that step and break it down to like, what Final Fantasy 16 is now. I feel like the same goes for like Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1 combat is fun. It's very snappy, but there's some like weird delay when it comes to like chugging potions and stuff, and I don't like that delay. And I feel like They did a very good job with with Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 combat is so good. Even if I don't like, you know, the story anymore of the games, whatever. But the combat in Kingdom Hearts 2 is so fun. Like it has unending replayability capacity just because the combat is so fun and so versatile. And then they did like Kingdom Hearts 3 and they like pushed all this out the window for like cinematic QTEs. And this is basically the evolution of what they did for Final Fantasy. Like it was okay, then they learned from it and made it good, and then they overdid it with like stuff that no one asked for. Organization finds are the only ones I find interesting. Okay. I feel like when you have the bigger Kingdom, like Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix or whatever, there is a lot of organization fights in the game, right? Like a lot. Like I feel like you fight everything in the, everyone in the organization, right? So you have like what, 13 or 12 fights or whatever, which is pretty okay. Like yeah, they are the best part of the game. I think so too. They're like a little bit of puzzle combat, which is always good. Puzzle combat is fun. You can fight all 12. Or 13, yeah. And you can fight Sephiroth if you feel brave enough. As always in Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, I feel again, like, I think it's a good example to compare these two, because they kinda made the same changes, radical changes to the system. But then again, I feel like, again, I like Final Fantasy 15. I also like the combat in Final Fantasy 15. It's very easy exploitable, and it's, you know, that because but that's fine. I don't care. Like, again, you don't have to. You don't need to play super effective to like make the game still fun, but you can make it hardcore easy. Oh no, that's true. Yeah, not every game has to be Dark Souls to have fun. To be fun, that is true too. Yes, I agree. Like usually what I go for, I think like if there is no difficulty options in a game, I think it should be fairly easy for everyone to beat it. Like again, if they don't want to go for like difficulty changes, and then they should just sprinkle in like super bosses. You know, like Final Fantasy did like over the years. Like I think that's good. Like I remember fights in some Final Fantasy games that I never like attended to be like I looked at them and was like, nope, thank you. I remember my Final Fantasy 7 playthrough here on the channel. Like, yeah, you can like fight these like super weapons or whatever, and I like saw two, and I got into combat with them, and I was like, ah, good, nice, bye. That's for cool kids. That's not for me. Goodbye. And then like Final Fantasy 8 was also like incredibly hard, and I couldn't beat it because I was too high level, and the enemy had way too much HP. So that was also interesting. And I beat all the no cool kid. Nah, I'm not a cool kid. I'm not a grindy cool kid.
Oh.
And then in Final Fantasy IX, I enjoy, to a degree, all the super bosses. I don't enjoy Ozma, though. Ozma is dumb. I did it once, and I will never do it again. I mean this. I will never kill Ozma, and I will never, like, even, like, approach Ozma again. I feel like this is just a waste of time. Like, other super bosses, you have to, like, prepare. Especially in Final Fantasy IX, you have to prepare. And it's not about, like... It's not about, like, your, you know, what you do before. You just unlock the super boss and then you go for it. That's what you can do in Final Fantasy IX, and I've proven it in the last playthrough we did with Hades. Some people say Hades is a super hardcore fight. You saw that he's not that hard. I need, like, what, 2 tries with level 55. Sorry, 45. So that's whatever. That's Final Fantasy 9 is whatever. But then Ozma, the requirements to even get to the fight is way too long. Don't even like that part. And if you don't know about this, is even worse. But speaking of like other games, doesn't need to be Final Fantasy. What is your favorite secret boss in video games? Or which secret boss you are proud of to have defeated? This is one thing I'm sad that Suikoden does not have that. There's like no super bosses in Suikoden 2. Or like no like extra hard challenges. It's just like story stuff, which is not bad. I like the story, but like there's no extra. There's no extra. The super boss is that one fight in the middle of the game that defines the game, you think? Oh, you mean like? Oh yeah, I mean yeah. That is a super boss. Yeah, okay. If you want to phrase Luca Blight as a boss, yeah, that is a super boss. Yeah, for sure. It's just a unique and fun encounter. I don't want to say it's fun because it's wrong. It's not fun. It's not fun. I saw fun things. That is not fun. Every time I have to go there, every time I need to go, you need like 15 groups to kill him. Maybe if you're lucky enough. That's not fun. It's frightening. I don't like it. I very much don't like that. Thank you. It's scary. But yeah, it is a good boss fight, yeah. But then again, I sometimes I talk about this. I don't talk about this often, but when it comes to villains in video games, like Luca Blight is up there. Luca Blight is up there. He's a villain for sure. Because he has no motive. I love Luca Blight as like a bad guy, because Jesus, he is bad. There's no left and right. He's just bad. He's not a good guy disguised as a bad guy or forced by something to do the bad things. He's just that. He is like the way he is. He doesn't need to be more reasoning. That's just him. But that's another like reason I like Final Fantasy 15, because I think Arden is an extremely well-written villain with like a interesting backstory. We talked about the villains of Final Fantasy just a little bit because we played through the first 10 games now. I paused it a little bit, but we played through the first 10 Final Fantasy games. And like from Final Fantasy 6 on, they did this weird like man-made horror monster man that is, you know, basically want revenge for being created or whatever. Like Kafka is like this, Sephiroth is like this, Ultimisia is just there, I guess. I feel like we cannot count her in any account. Ultimisia is just there. Time comprehension is dumb. Period. But Cypher is a little bit like that, like as a villain, or whatever he is. And then, of course, Kuja is like this too, even if he turns around in the end. And the whole plot of Final Fantasy X revolves around, like, you made a man-made horror that you brought upon yourself. Your favorite was actually Undyne, the Undying from Undertale. yeah, that was a good fight too, yeah. That was a good fight, yeah. Undertale has some good fights. The problem about Undertale is you cannot play it on stream. It's impossible. It is impossible nowadays to play it on stream. People just want you to play in a very certain way, and if you not play it like they want you to play it, they get super aggressive. And I don't like that. It feels a little bit like you are forbidden to have fun. Fanboying for Sephiroth. I mean, again, I played Final Fantasy. I had like a high. Opinion of Final Fantasy VIII to a degree. And then we played Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy IX back to back. And I don't like Final Fantasy VII. I will never like it. But I like it more after the playthrough, like for sure. Sephiroth is whatever for me. I don't hate him. I don't like him. He's just there. He's an okay character. He's you know, he's well written. He needs to be, because basically the whole storyline is him. At least to the degree the game wants it to be. For me personally, I think the whole like Shinra plot in terms of like, you know, bleeding out the planet is more interesting as a plot. Oh, I have melons. That's good. But whatever, yeah. Sephiroth is whatever for me. But yeah, again, after playing 7, 8, and 9 back to back, I think 8 is very bad. 8 is fun. Don't get me wrong. 8 is fun. 8 is very fun to like just play it through when you know what to do and when you know how to break combat. It's fun, and the music is good, and the scenery is good. But my God, it's a dull game. People rarely played more than 3 RPGs and say 7 is the best. That is true, yes. And then again, if you say something like this, you are like the question is always, when was the last time you played Final Fantasy VII? Because like a lot of this is like very heavy nostalgia driven. Gonna lurk and tinker? What are you thinking? What are you thinking about? You have a good time with the tinking. Nostalgia is a big part, yeah. Some old retro PCs. Retro PCs? Yikes. Did you hear about DOSBox? Or running Windows virtually? Like an older version of Windows.
Hey.
Do you want to run the real thing? It's your electrical bill, not mine. You do you. I just gave you advice as a friend, and you just be rude. Oh, fine. See if I can. You hurt my feelings, and I will break your spine. What? The memory is still high. I rewatch a lot of movies lately because Sayu don't know them. And I have to say, some of the movies really carry themselves still. We watched The Devil's Advocate last week. Still a good movie. Like, Sayu was amazed by it. Yeah. Sire said the same thing. Al Pacino does a super good. Like he breathes that role. I agree. But I also like the pacing of the movie. Like there's like this very satisfying. You don't know what's going on, and it's like just like this is like a lawyer running around basically, and then it gets like weirder, and it gets weirder, and it's weirder, and then it's like oh no, this is like not real, and then it spirals back up again, and then it's really good. It's really good paced. Yeah. Nugget smells like sunshine. Sure does. Sure. El, I need to mute your Discord. Your Discord is too active. Always pings me. It always pings me. Hate your Discord. Hate it. Your Discord sucks anyways. Damn, when did you pay attention to my Discord last time? I don't even like it. Yeah, that's fine. I can understand though. My Discord is full of sleepyheads. No one likes me. If I post a meme, no one laughs. Or they laugh in silent. They learned too much from the German behavior. Cleaning Discord. Yeah, Ghostly is missing on Discord. This is why it goes to shit. Now we just have a cozy Discord. I just, inform people, and sometimes we talk about games. And sometimes it's there's a flare, there's a little spark, and people actually care, and then it dies out again. It's fine. I like it this way. I would never complain about my Discord. It's the best place ever. I was thinking about making a website actually for the channel. No joke. No memes. But it's so much work. I had a website for the German part of the stream, actually, and it was pretty good. Like, the amount of traffic you get on your website is pretty amazing for what it is. Stop haunting my dreams. Thank you. Detective Chance reloaded. Coupon returns. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that they bootleg Lupin the Third. Folks call me Detective Chance cause I'm always ready to take a chance on justice. I finally caught my longtime rival Coupon 3, only for him to escape from prison not long after. I followed the clues to his hideout, determined to throw him back behind bars for good. Chance. Coupon, your life of crime has reached its expiration date. Coupon the Third. That voice, Detective Chance. I meet his steely gaze through the window. I never saw Lupin the Third, by the way. I only know of him because of Detective Cotton, because they had some weird crossovers. You're not getting away with it this time. I wouldn't be so sure, sire. You're not a detective. Just then, the scoundrel smashed right through the window in the Coupon Mobile MK3. Yeah, sure. Hey, could you, warn me before you do that? Haha, eat my dust! Huh. The Phantom Thieves cackled as he rode off into the night. Panicking, I thought to hop in my car and give chase. But, even if I did, how could I keep up with this breakneck speed? There's no way I'd get him now. Just as I was wallowing in despair, a voice in my head whispered, "Leave it up to chance." Hey, Mina, I just saw your doodle on your doodle. I just saw your drawing on Discord. It looks amazing. Very pretty colors. I lifted my head. Coupon's car was still in view. Had he stopped? What the heck are you doing? Well, then I crashed through the window. The glass shattered my tires. And that's how I cornered and caught my longtime rival, Coupon 3. Again. The end. I like this dude too. Look how this is a person that really likes his job. Look how ambitious he is to like pointing at the screen for the weather. He loves his job. For more than 20 years, he comes home to a lovely wife that is very lovely to him and never cheated on him. And she never drank one little bit of whiskey because he is always at work. Yeah. Fine. What's this? Oh my god, my love interest. Hey there, Gabriel. The valley's been blessed with a cracking good harvest again, so it's time to hold the harvest banquet. We're all gonna get together around a giant pot of food to thank the earth and pray for next year's harvest. Yeah, cool. Lou and I be prepping everything over at the inn. And it'd be a huge help if you swung by and gave us a hand. We'll be around from 10 AM to 5 PM, so no rush if you got other stuff to do today. A big pot stuffed with just my veggies ain't very exciting, so I'd be great if you could bring some produce from your farm too. Yeah, I can't bring a chicken. We can sacrifice the chicken if you want to. It's fine. Oh, she gave me that smile. She gave me that smile. You cannot date her, by the way. I lied to you. You cannot date her. I know you all want to desperately date her. I know, me too. But it's not in. We have to put our sad faces on. What is even the point of playing this game now? What do you mean? You mean like literally what's the point of playing the game? Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Like there's this other girl, wait, I can show you. There's this other girl. Yeah, Kara knows what I'm talking about. Playthrough ruined. There's this other girl, she's called Flora. Also, she's married. If you like the business girl, you cannot have the business girl either, because she's into this guy. Yikes. His shoes doesn't even fit to his pants, or his like tank top, or his watch, or his eye color, or his hair. Ugh! You cannot date the German doctor, by the way. That's also not good. He's like staring at people working out at the gym. He is like, yes. And the dude from the bar, dude. What about the German doctor though, in flip flops and like his like in his like underwear? I feel like he's not a licensed doctor, by the way. I feel like this is a doctor you get when you cannot pay your bills. Trust me. He just operates you for fun. You can play in Harvest Moon DS. You can marry Flora. Then this game is even more bullshit. Look at Flora. She is so cute. You would date Van? Why? He looks like Chinese Super Mario. I'm sorry that I said that. I'm sorry. I take it back. Shit. I see myself out. Thanks for coming, Chad. He's funny. Your parents, yeah. Accidentally gave you infinitive money. Oh, I accidentally cheated all the money into my Sims 2 playthrough. I didn't know that this specific words, motherload, will give me like a lot of money, and I typed it like 15 times because I couldn't believe it. Yeah. That's how broken the game was. Yeah, some games are just like this, right? I never played the DS Harvest Moon, you know, first off, because I had not a DS for the longest time. Don't had a DS. And I do not had a Game Boy Advance for the longest time. Like my times of like mobile gaming, don't eat the mushroom. My time of mobile gaming just like ended very early. Wichtel. Harvest sprites. I guess. You don't want it? Like, move! I need to like feed you, you horse! Push brakes. Okay. I mean, again, for me, this game, it's just fun to play for you guys. I would never buy this game for myself. Like, actually not. I don't like it. Period. I will never like this. It's the same why I don't like Majora's Mask. I think the whole time thing is just making me sad. Oh, this is where the mermaid is in Harvest Moon DS. But is the mermaid not in this game too? I was wondering that. You buried the mermaid every single playthrough. You just tell me you just enslaved her in your basement pool. Cool. I know. You know what, Pia? I mean, you know. That is exactly what happens. Yeah. Sure. She stays in the basement all the time, oh no. Ah yes, I don't know why she's so, how do you say this? Popular then, a spouse or like your like love interest that can never leave you? You know, because she can't? That's a win-win situation. Flower, please. She's stuck in one spot. That you know, that's the important part. Everything else, whatever. She is stuck. She can't leave me. She will forever love me because she has. I mean, you know, I know a lot of people in real life. Weirdly enough, I had this topic outside the stream last time with someone. Like sometimes, like love is very fragile for some people. Like some people, if they have a hard time or they have stress, you know, they talk to like someone else, and then they say, "Oh my God, he's understanding me so much." Like, you know, no gender attached here. And then like you know, you get frustrated with your own relationship because the stress is weighing you down. The fresh new thing is so fresh and new, and then you swap your partner, and then you know you have the same basic thing because it's not the situation, it's not your partner, it's just you. So I know these people. I know a lot of people, sadly, that have this like mindset that oh my God. Like, but yeah, if she can't leave and she can never talk to someone else, that's for life, baby. That's the jackpot. She will never know if she can have something better. Good job. What did we learn today, Demise? If you still listen, if you have a spouse or love interest, the only pure way to protect her is to like imprisonment. Yeah, you better write that down, yeah. If she can't leave, she can't fall in love with another guy, right? That's impossible, actually. I forgot, I just remember being stuck in you could go with the mermaid in Rune Factory 3. Oh! Oh yeah, there's like a Rune Factory 3 chain Ustra to the computer. I have the internet. I can fall in love every second because of the internet. I swipe just in the right direction on Tinder. Whatever that means. I don't know what I still don't know what the right direction on Tinder is. Is it right or is it left? In which direction do you swipe if you say okay? I have no clue. I still don't know, and I will never remember this. This is not a joke. Limit the site so you can use. No, kitty internet. I hate it. She loves you as much as she loves killing squid. Yeah, the Rune Factory 3 remake is coming out, right? Alongside with Rune Factory 6 and Rune Factory Like a Dragon or whatever it's called. But there's like a Rune Factory spin-off game like Rune Factory Frontier that is coming out. The Marvelous announced like a ton of new games. If you are interested in these types of games, their showcase last time was packed with stuff. And they also announced like a story of season multiplayer game, which is pretty interesting. If you don't know, check the Marvelous, the last Marvelous announcement. Everyone making notes. Oh no. Oh no. My life is ruined. I give you tips and Saya uses these tips to like use them against me. Okay, I will be like, you know me. I will be completely honest here. Okay, this is like how you information, a very sensitive information I will share with you today because I am very transparent about my life. Okay, so I know why Sayo is making all these notes. I have someone that I didn't talk to in like the last 12 years. And for some reason the person reached out to me and now we have like, you know, small conversations over email, like I bet, you know, like a little bit of a writing buddy. So that's kind of cute, I guess. And I was asking over email What that person? Sounds like the return of an ex. That is correct. Yes. And I asked her what she is wearing today, like underneath her clothing. You know. And now Sayo makes notes. Here we are. I brought this onto myself. Said the usual. You know. If you know me for a long time, you would not be surprised, by the way. Completely normal. Yeah, like, sadly, it's a completely normal conversation, yes. I am sorry, but yeah. So... completely sane and normal conversation. Oh, this is not the inn, I'm dumb. That's the bar. I was hoping that the event, like, starts. I was, like, going through the event, but I missed it. Oh yeah, so Sayo is now a little bit, you know. I mean, I told her about this before I sent her the email, so it's all good. We're not like I'm not sleeping on the couch, okay? But like seeing Sayo making notes now, I was like, yep, I brought this onto myself. It was joking, so it's all good. Oh, you know. Why do you delete, like, Ghostly's message, Sayo? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? What was deleted? Click to show. Why did you delete that, Sayo? Okay, yeah. I bet you are naked under your clothes, you slut. I mean, I'm still waiting for the answer, so we will see how that goes. I will not, language 2, yes. I will not inform you, by the way. I will, okay, I was, on this point, I was like transparent enough. I will not inform you about the answer. Fair? Okay. For more information. Oh, milk. Oh. This will make a nice addition to the pot, you sure? She's lying to me. We will see about that, yeah. You know, you know what, how it is? I say if I got an answer or no, and then I will slide the answer to you, and you have to answer this question, and you get my answer in return. I guess that's fair. Somewhere. I will subscribe for regular underwear content. Yeah. If you don't want to take, if you don't want to, like, you know, the emotes are cute, but if you don't want to use Twitch, there's always Ko-fi, which, you know, if you want to turn your back on Twitch, that's also a good idea. Time to get things rolling. Wester here was kind enough to donate a generous helping of veggies from the farm. Yeah, I could do that too, but you didn't ask me actually, so here we are. All that's left is a finishing touch, adding what Gabriel brought. Panties! Panties in the pot, baby. Oh, now that smells good. I say it's about time we serve it up. Wait just a second. We have more people. Why are only so little people like here? There's the inn people, then there's me, then there's the farm people, and then there's Van, and that's it. Where's the other village? Half or more. Eat as much as you like. Yeah, I guess because we cooked for the whole village, but we're only eating with 8 people. Oh god, please close your mouth while eating. This year's food is quite palatable. Refining one's physique is all well and good, but on days like these, one must eat, drink, and be merry, as they say. Karafau. Thank you, Karafau. I appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. You don't need to do this, you silly goose, but thank you anyways. I don't deserve it, but thank you. And I will roll your dice. And I will roll your dice. in just a second. Do you have a class, Kara, by the way? Do you choosing your class already? That's Rob's this year's harvest banquet. Where's the other half of the village? What is this like puny festival? It's like a private like barbecue. Ah yes, a rogue. Good choice. So I will roll your dice really quick so you know what's going on here. Thank you so much for the donation. Very appreciated. Let me see where you are. There you are. Up. 1. Yeah, that was that. Gotta go with the Quest for Glory Classic. It's my favorite class in Quest for Glory, actually. Not joking. There's like 1 dice missing, by the way. Yeah, it's a direct damage. No. That's better. My favorite class. If I want to learn the collection run, I think I would do like Thief. Not 100% though. I think. I don't know. I need to look it up. If it's fun to do. Quest for Glory 2, 3, and 5, 100% as a thief. 1 is pretty okay. 1 is fun. Oh, nice. I'm this weird like person that when it comes to like D&D and like RPGs, it heavily depends on the setup, or it heavily depends on what is possible in the game. Like I have a really hard time to decide between like a two-handed fighter and like a rogue. Hello, Fairborg. Good to see you around. If you post your channel for going live in the wrong chamber next time on Discord, I will have your head. But other than this, I hope you're doing well. It's okay. I swapped it. It's fine. Rogue or mage? Magic. Magic. I don't like that magic. Was your art stream fun, Fab? I hope it was. Like usually I enjoy more physical fighters, like in general, like in all games. But then it depends how much more exciting like a magic class is. For example, in Diablo 4, I wouldn't, like in Diablo, in the whole franchise Diablo, I would never consider a barbarian. Like never. It is so boring. It's also boring on the like visuals. I would never do it. Like actually never. I would never. I never consider it. It's not good. Rogue is fun though, like assassin and you know the new rogue in 4. Last D&D game, you played an artificer. A magical blacksmith. Oh, that's cool. In my last D&D session that I had, we did a one-off D&D. It was not the best round I ever had, sadly. It was a fun round. The DM, the game master, really tried really hard to make it fun, but it was really hard also on him. Because we had this like, you know, it's a one-shot situation, and then there's like one person that thinks is super good at D&D or whatever, and you know, I need to play my role or whatever. And it was like an all-female group, but the game master and myself, and I was player. And in the first like 5 minutes, she insulted my character like 10 times. with the side note, it's only in the game, right? And yeah, she took like over like the whole goddamn session, and like there was like an explanation like, oh yeah, we have to climb over a wall. We have to climb over a wall and distract some guards. And there was like a person in the group that was like, oh yeah, I have like this like, you know, this gizmo I can like, you know, get the gear going and it will like start up a little windy thing, like a Beyblade kinda, and then it like runs around and like, you know, makes a little bit of noise and distracts things, blah blah blah. And it was like, blah 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 here, not negative. And I was like super into that idea, and I was like, yeah, cool, like, sure, if you want to use that, that sounds amazing. You said it cool and you made it sound cool. Yeah, let's go for it. And the other person was like, no, but I like that gizmo. You cannot like sacrifice it here. You cannot do that. Like, as another player, like forbids your idea. Like, oh, okay. It was so strange. It was so sad too. So that killed my urge to play D&D for a while, I guess, because I love D&D. But right now I'm like, eh. That was a wild experience. And then it was over Discord. It had severe like trouble. I don't know why on that day like I had like hardcore connection trouble to the Discord server. And I could not talk half the time, or like they couldn't hear me anyways. So it was like, you know, while there was a little bit of downtime in like a tavern or whatever, I was listening and I was fixing my issues as good as I can. And then after I fixed my issues and after the tavern scene was basically over, it was like, yeah, you want to contribute to this? You want to contribute to this too, or what? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just had trouble and like was listening. I don't know what I have to say to that. I'm not sure. Like, I'm sad now. Stop. You supplied the party with magic items and had throwing boomerang hammer. Oh man, that's cool, like a paladin. And D2. I love when, I don't know how the rule set was, but I love when this is like allowed in your game. Like if you can like, yeah, you know, this is my weapon, I explained this. An intelligence paladin, oh nice. Yeah, and instead of a faith one, yeah. Get a lot of these groups too and stop playing. Yeah, it kills it. Like we had one like super newbie to D&D, and again was always scolded, and like of course you know in like a 4 or 5 or 6 hour session, like this person, like the new person, stopped asking questions, got more quiet and even more quiet, and it's like, yeah, this person doesn't enjoy to be around here. Maybe we could change that. No, okay. Like, oh. I need birch. I need birdie food. Oh, whoa. I don't want to get poor though. Do 5. 5 for the birdie. Just a little bit of plain basic fodder. Yeah, that was sad. I don't want to breed Sayo. Not on stream. Well suited for butter. Brown milk. 20k. I guess we will wait. But in the end, like having a good D&D group, like having friends for that, always fun. Also, I feel like a lot of people like looking forward to Baldur's Gate 3, which I just learned that also can be played as a multiplayer game. I was not aware actually that this is possible for Baldur's Gate. So I guess I learned. But then again, Larian Studios made I always forgot the title, and then I remember again. Divinity. So in Divinity you can also like play multiplayer, which is fun. Your luck is not great today? Okay. Okay. That's not a today thing. My luck being not good is not a today thing. Trust me, video game. A D&D campaign mode, interesting. I played one with Sayo, like I'm more than halfway through the story. It's super fun, but it's like a game we could never stream because it's just. I mean, that's not true. Technically, it is a cool game, but I think like because of like, you know, if you want to be a little bit of a lore jockey, if you want to see it through, if you want to like read stuff and like, you know, the funny parts, the quirky parts, and also the interesting parts. You need to bring a little bit of time with you. You have 4 players and 1 DM. Oh, interesting. Oh, I didn't know that they have like basically like Divinity Mario Maker in this. And combat is standard, it's good. I mean, you have not seen many people talk about it. I guess because it's like very, because it needs a lot of dedication to do that, I guess. And that's most likely where like it ends. It's not like, you know, again, as I guess I just compared it to like Mario Maker, you just do 1 level and you're done. You need to like figure out a little bit more than that to like, you know, make it fun for people too. So I can see why they talked about this in the beginning, and then like again, it needs very dedicated, passionate people to like do something like this. When will I do my break time? I can do my break time literally whenever, but my my program says in 18 minutes, so we can do it in like a few though. I'm sitting here for a long time too. I mean, like, why is my... No, it's not true. Let's do it. Let's do it like now, I guess. I don't know why my system is so weird. You're right. I'm like streaming for 2 hours, so I should do a break, huh? Good thinking. Yeah, the DM has to put a lot of work in it, yeah. And this is why usually, like, again, like, not impossible, and I guess it is played on the internet for sure, but it will be played in very little bursts by very dedicated people. I feel like they will do something similar for Baldur's Gate 3 too, like an editor. Pretty sure they will do this. Why should they not, if they already experimented with this? Yeah, it makes sense to do. I see that, yeah. I think so too. Especially for like, again, like Baldur's Gate, it goes more into like, you know, D&D, it goes more into Dungeons and Dragons. So I guess the overall fan base will be a little bit bigger. It will be DLC or a separated program, yeah. I cannot see Wizard of the Coast giving something out for free these days. not sure about this, but yeah. I will do my break time now, though. If you want to roll your dice with your channel points, now is a very good time to stack up these dice. I will do a little bit of a stretch break. We'll be back with more Harvest Moon, or better to say, Story of Season of Wonderful Life. Thank you for your conversations and for your company. I enjoyed very much. So why just not continue it? And if you have not followed the show,
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
now is the time. Hydrate, yes. We'll be right back.